Hello my friends, how are you? So today I'm just going to share a bit what I've been doing on the management information system. So really nothing much because I was so occupied with other work. But hey, I found a few minutes to go this week and now I think we have the proper base to continue working. So just a quick recap. This is the information management system. Management information system. Here's an office attendance system. So here you see the week number. Today we are the November 25. Or maybe I could add the day here. That can be a good idea. Let's just do it. And this is the weekly office attendance. So this is for next week actually, Monday 20. Um, Let me think because it's actually 2 weeks from Monday. So this is not supposed to work the during the weekend, but only the weekend can I have some time to think about it. So if I am in the weekend, it shouldn't be Monday here. Let's just. I thought I fixed this, but it's quite. I'm not sure. Okay, let me think. If the current date today is a Saturday or a Sunday, so this should have actually. This is not working. This is the part, so I hope you're seeing my screen well. It's quite big already. Yeah, I think it's going to be too big. And so else, so I'm not even sure which one is taken into consideration, but it should be this one for sure. Dates, current date today, but we take the next week and we start at the beginning of next week, current next week, because end of the week. Let's see if there is something called and date current next week of the week. Saturday, next week, if I take this and I add Monday, is it something I'm using VS Code here, and I'm not sure how supported VS Code is next week. If I just take Monday, should it work? I know it's going to work. But let's ask our good old friend. Does this work? I don't even know what to do. So for this video, I have a plan actually, but it seems says I won't say a bug, but it's not a feature as well. My copy is already okay. Okay. So it seems to be working fine. My coffee is already not sure what. Yeah, 25 today, so it should have given me a 25 here. Well, it doesn't matter. We are because this variation also works, but we also perhaps do today. How am I showing today? So I think here's an index, yes. And week number is here. Today format long. It should have given me the date as well. So today we are the. Let me give it a second. Maybe some here I can put something italic here. Ban. Okay. Ban. Its ban is. Oh, it's quite nice the way is today. Insert is date day, a week. So I think it's just date that today. I will see. Is just day of the week today. So okay, this part I think I can insert it right now directly. No, that's what it. there's a bug. I think it's this part. Okay, let's just add it. I don't know why it's not even good right now. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Also want some. So the reason I've added another span here is because I can just then in font italic. So I think it is like that in yeah, so Saturday it's very ugly though. Okay, so like you said, yeah, like you see today Saturday, so maybe a comma here. So there is not a real way to do it. Like I need a good designer. If you know someone, maybe I should ask that's ready to, or maybe I should pay him or her. Okay, no worries about that. So what we did last time was I'm just going. Took me like a few minutes just to uh, understand how to parse the data. So here I'm just going to explain how we can parse the data. Actually, several ways, and I'm not using any. I'm actually not using Webpacker. So the reason being is I don't want to use a framework, a front-end framework like Angular, Vue, or React, because otherwise, so the thing I found with full stack development is there's one that is heavy, it's like front-end heavy or back-end ready, and for this simple management information system, I'll try to use back-end as much as possible because it's very simple in Ruby on Rails. So yeah, don't look at this code right now. It's very not well. It works. It actually works, but the reality is this is not the way to write controller on Rails or any other technologies, any framework, MVC framework, especially because it's too thick. A controller should be thick, be a thin or dumb controller. But we will keep this for later. Maybe I will just extract it in a helper, or we will see. Normally a helper should work. Here's my attendance class, so we cannot. So let's try to add it. This was something I was working on, and here quite some. So the console logs are what you're seeing on the screen here. I'm just figuring out how to pass this data to the backend, and I actually passed it. So I pass it to a post in my home controller, attendance controller. So here we are. I just here, and you can see that we have the data in here. In the server, it's passed well, but it's a bit weird. No worries about that. So today in this video, we are going to figure it out. So I'm just permitting a parameter. This is for security reason. I'm just permitting the user and date, like I post them on the JavaScript file. Like you see, so if you use a front-end framework or library, you won't see something like that. But I just passing some data dynamically without refreshing the file. I could actually just this part of the code, just the link here and refresh the page as well. So this is one of the ways, but I found that I can't really play with the styling. So let me explain better. So only when I click on the cross that it triggers. But let's say the user want to click here. Here, see I've added the whole the click on it and it does this stuff. Date, post the value, so some pretty basic stuff which will work irrespective of the framework you use. And this I'm using JavaScript fetch to do an AJAX request of post, passing the header. So this is important to pass the token. You get the token in here. So this is basic. Sure if I need to use it. I don't use it right now. It's the basic Ruby on Rails. You don't need anything from that. Okay, I think this is working fine. My honest opinion. In my humble opinion, I'm just passing the data, stringify it. So I think right now I'm using fetch, but if I use Axios, for example, I think it will stringify it for me. Well, I'm just explain a bit what I did. Now what we want to do is to do some few checks. We need first to check if first we need to deserialize the object. So one advantage that you have when you are working on I don't need these stubs, I just close them. One of the advantages that when you're working with full stack JavaScript, you don't really need to deserialize. If I don't even think you need to do it with Ruby as well, but I'm just going to check. So what if, so this is the PPP3 means pretty print. What if I have the user here, I click on user. I show user pp. It's giving me date, but I actually don't. Yeah, I do need, but first I do need how does it work. So like you see, it works directly. Seems to be good. No, I missed it. Should be here. Where is it? Well, let's remove all of that for the moment, and right now it should give me the parameter user nil. So like you see on the parameters, so maybe it's not a symbol, so here it is a symbol in Ruby. Symbols are a bit different. Symbols are a bit different from parameter params, and instead of so let me think. I'm just thinking right now. User, and I just need to figure out how it works. So I've already done these types of deserialization. Oh, that's what I need to figure out. So maybe it's a class, maybe it's an being parameter. Now I can also literally serialize it. So I just like for example, I come here and say user, say date. Yeah. So does this work? I'm not even sure myself. I know it's still it's not working because I need to split it or something. No, you just need to figure this out and it will be much easier. So I'm actually parsing down here. You can see I'm parsing down the object, the model itself, and we have there are two things that I'm parsing. Let's just focus on one part at a time. Okay, so here we go. So it's my name completely. So we are also passing the dates. So wait, I'm not understand why it's displaying everything. Let's click here, we can see. So I think the user, I'm getting all the dates. Oh, I understand. I'm getting the date object here. And maybe I don't want this. Actually, I don't need this. So it's lazy loading all dates. I just need the employee ID at some point. Maybe yeah, just stop employee ID second because I don't need all of this. And then I'm just going to check if the user is the same as current user. Don't need to pass all this ID. Okay, so let's just this and this dot ID, and then here I can just user ID. Yeah, I just remove it. Here I'm going to pass user ID. So here I can leave it for the moment. There's no issue. User ID. No, I don't think I need to do anything different. It's going to be ID here, and it's going to be ID because So maybe I can put ID, maybe I don't need to put it, but the reality is I don't see the reason to pass an object or anything else in the parameter. So let's try again. Wait, what's happening here? There's no ID. Yeah, it is telling me that there is no ID. Why is that the case? Undefined method ID, my friend. So let's see if this works. I'm not even sure myself. Okay, so it's hash. Should it work? Yeah. So it's a hash. I kept everything in a hash. So already an improvement here is to not use a hash, but maybe like factor using map. No, already a map, my friend, but struct. Refactor using struct. That will be pretty nice because then I don't need to use this type of structure. So struct is a data structure. It's very similar to a class, but it only holds the data. It is a lightweight version of a class, and it's fun to use actually. My experience is it is more interesting to use than a hash, but I think a hash is more performant. To each its own. Okay, we've passed down here, and let's go back to the controller, and what are we trying to do? So user, we try it again. We try once more, and here we just put a separator like this, and we refresh, and let's see what happens. So I need to maybe add I think it's called an inspector, and yeah, inspector does what? It can refresh my, so it's still user. Here it's let's see what is happening. What if I put user directly? Aha. Okay. So an internal error and method used. So we are what are we passing? Params, attendant params. I don't think I need to do anything else. I can just use it. Attendant, and we just attendance params. Wow. Why am I taking so much time to do something like that? So I don't actually need to refresh it because one, it's saved. I have it here. Alright, so here I have the parameters, and attendance params is like the stringify version. Oh wait, it's not working as I expected because attendance param. Not sure if you see my screen right now. Explain this skill, toggle size, content, width. It's not becoming bigger, unfortunately, the font. So the parameter is well passed, but I cannot. The attendance parameter is. Why is it giving me this? The user. It's not. Oh, we don't have it here, so give me a second. pp date just to see if it works. Oh, string date. The date works, like you can see. So at somehow it is. This one is not working for some reason, but the date is working. So I don't really need. I don't really know what to think about this. Well, wait. So it's getting. Let me quickly see. So it should work by problem, but let's play with it a little bit more. In my opinion, if you do this, it should just work. So let's see. It doesn't work. Just do something like I'm passing user parameters, so it's here. It's user. I'm passing the hash. What if I don't? I'm always interested with that. And of course, I can only have one version, and the other version is This is something that I've not been doing for a long time ago. And let's see how it works. So we have an error, obviously, you already know it's an error, so you need this. What did I click on? Frozen literal, both git lens terminal. So yeah, so it's not a problem at all. Wait, I miss shortcuts because I actually use RubyMine, and maybe I should have used RubyMine to be a bit faster. RubyMine would have already told me that, yeah, hey man, this might not work, so maybe you want to check it out. The user date. So I should actually be permitting it here, permit attendance, so require attendance, permit the user ID. So what if I just write params, permit the date, so how does this thing stuff? Okay, we have two server here, and is this anyone? So it works. So it works. So require attendance. I'm not sure since I have the attendance controller and I'm creating a new attendance. So this is when you can pass an attendance. But I think it would work if I pass the normal employee. So I pass the normal employee here, and I don't pass the ID. So you can do it as well. It's I think a matter of preference. So let's just try it. No. So doesn't matter. Here we don't need all of this stuff. We just need to check. So first and foremost. So let's see what we want to do. Return if return. No, this is a guard clause. Return unless current user is user dot id equal parameter id to integer. Should it be integer? I think should be integer. I'm not sure about that, but hey, we will do so many commands. This makes and params user. So this actually makes no, don't believe I should be writing it right now because it's a lot to type. And then params dot user to so this is nice. All right, let's click another one and gives me the value is 0. What to why I'm just thinking about it. Maybe it shouldn't be this one. I need to refresh it. Okay, so I got 1. If I click on John Doe, I got 2. So what is the type here? To know about the type, you should be doing dot class. Class. Oh, it's horrendous. I want it's horrendous, but it's not that good. String. Okay, so but then why is to integer not working? It is a string. But I think I don't even need. I think don't even need to verify it. I forgot a bit how it works with active model. It can check it out. So let's think about it for a moment. Maybe we need to do it, maybe not. But I think there's a way to do it. In my opinion, you extract it. So user.find, no, we don't need all that. And then params to user.find, so should be, I think we should. So pp, we are just going to, we are learning on the way. Current user.id, so current user is device, and with device I get the, what am I doing? Current user, let's do check, does it work? So I want to current user equal to attend. just before we continue, pp dot current user. Wow, I think I need to type a lot today. File the class my friend, and of course the user itself that's connected. Okay, so I have all this data here. I'll just click on Friday. So no, it's actually the check current user is this. Yeah, it seems to work. So it's the user, the current user in memory. So I need to, and here I did everything except doing what should be done. So I don't think it's going to work. No, I don't need ID. Let's just check it for a moment because false. Because Rails does some incredible magic behind the scenes. It's true. So yeah, we need to put the ID here, and it works. So I don't need to. No, yeah. My friend, my screen is too small. That's why maybe I'm not. I miss stuff. I'm dreaming one day of buying a huge screen and then be able to. But yeah, it's a good screen is quite expensive, but I think it's going to definitely increase my productivity. So let's just remove all that right now, and we will return. We will return unless. So this actually means that we are going to return stuff unless user here. So it's much easier to read. Clean code oftentimes brings you to a attendance param to require params. So maybe I should put something like I need to call this, don't I? I think I need to call attendance param. So I'm already calling it here, and it turns to me how to destructure. Wait, I'm just thinking how to do it. I should actually destructure permitted params is equal to attendance params, and just iron. Try to talk to a more different voice. Okay, returns. Why it's not redundant return? Of course, my friend. What is wrong with you? So I have the ID. I'm checking if the ID is correct. So if we have the same ID, now what is the next? Next one is I need to create a new. No, I don't need. I want to create a new attendance. Attendance that new. Okay. Dates. Wait. It's not correct. Just figure out the dates. Thanks, Caplock. No. It's just PP again. But I don't need to use PP. Pretty print I can also use. I don't have not installed it, so it's just like a breakpoint. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Let's use PP. Therefore, permitted params. A date. See, it's good. Permitted unpermitted parameter attendance. Permitted unpermitted parameter attendance params. What is this going on? Wow, it's crazy. I need to rewrite this at some point because what is happening? Unpermitted params. So by doing this, I'm already yeah. I don't think I need permitted params. What am I doing? I should attendance with param here. I'm just using JetBrains codes each time, and it is so Jundo was happening unpermitted parameter attendance. Unpermitted, so let's just put attendance here. So maybe I'm not following. I am not really following the. The structure here. Maybe I should actually just follow the structure. Maybe I come here and I need to create a attendance. How it works. So attendance in the database, in the model, the schema. The schema, how it works, schema.rb. It's not schema.rb, it's forget, to be honest. Wait, let me just think how I can actually create this from the user, because I already have the user here, and have the date object, and I can just pass it directly and create it even here, because let's see. So let's clean the code a bit now. It's not, I don't think it's the appropriate way. So let's just correct it in a moment. I'm just thinking how to do it. It's over-engineered, so I don't need one here already. You have it and there. I'm passing book employer and I'm passing book date. So date here we have the structure. You can just pass date, and date and date. So that's certain logic to keep into consideration, of course. Well, I'm overthinking it right now. So this is, I wanted to pass to some validation maybe on the front end side, but now I'm thinking to it more on the back end. There's some validation to think of, but I'm not being able to think of anything. Should I pass the date here? And maybe I could right off the bat create it. I can, well. So I'm not sure what so I'm not even thinking if this would work. Maybe I'm just going to try to use palms right now, and it's not a good practice at all. But okay, but let's not take so date parameters. Date works. I just need this actually. But I'm thinking, yeah, I don't need this. I don't need all of that. I think I only need this and maybe present as well. So here I can pluck. I will see. I'm thinking about how to use it. Then I can just pluck the date and and present. So I can just pluck it. When I pluck it, it will only return to me values, but doesn't seems to be working. Shouldn't it work? Just taking the values, the date and the present. No implicit conversion of symbol to integer. Uh-oh, my head is already aching. So let's do it. Let's do it foolishly. So this is not the way to do it, by the way. It's not at all the way to work on that this similar way, and should be using parameter permits. But just for this for today, I'm going to like that. But I need to research on it, which might take some time. Okay, so have the date here. We have the date to date. So I'm already passing the date as suspect, so I don't think I need the date, but let's just be selected date, selected date. Let me just put pp. It's selected date. Okay. Selected date is internal server error. Am I still? I'm still here. Attendance. I just need my good friend, to be honest. Next video, I think I'm just going to be using Group 9 right now. Right now, not so much because I've already loaded the wait, I'm thinking. can't really talk when I'm thinking. I'm going to correct all of that later for sure. It's um, straightforward, completely straightforward. Even this date is not to be undefined method date undefined method date. So you know when you see this, so I have an autocorrection. Ah, incredible! I can only then tell you how incredible this is. Okay, and the implicit type. Where am I? Controller number 4. Dates. Ah, so now I understand why it wasn't really working. So then spawn the date, select the date, date object, date object, date, maybe date here, and then select the date, date pass, date dot date. Oh, that's why I think it's much better to it's actually much better to use a struct. I'm having the same issue here. Serialization, deserialization. That's why using a full stack JavaScript framework can be good, but right now a lot of stuff is done for me, so just need to figure out what's not working here. And of course, this, for example, can be improved. Date that pass the date. Internal error, type error. Implicit no explicit conversion of symbol to integer. Uh, what is this? Line 5 here, date pass, date that date. So let's go back here and date dot date here. Date. Oh, head spinning. Maybe this is too complex here. I need to do it on the template side rather. So the template looks much cleaner because I've done the heavy lifting in the controller, which is not at all recommended, but rather you do it on something else. But hey, it doesn't matter. We figure it out for sure. We are going to figure it out. Date to date, date, and Thursday. Okay, the date here is the date check present. So what if I do this? And Tuesday. No, it's not at all working. Why is that the case? Is it a map or something? This should be a hash. Okay, Monday. It's the string. Okay, date is a string. That's why it was giving me this type issue time. Fine. Okay, so I need to yeah, it's boss, I think. Jason dot. And that's why I was having. To be honest, I completely forget how to do it. How to Jason. I forget how to do it because in the projects that I use, like we have a kind of base class that already do it. Wait, my head is taking a bit. I didn't sleep, that's why it's not working as such here. Okay, I need to rewrite this for sure because it should be something of this manner. But I thought it worked at this life. The date, the class, so whenever you're a bit confused what to use. Unexpected token oh no, it's so whenever you see unexpected, so you know you need to That's just passing the data to JavaScript and Ruby, vice versa. So, wow, forget that just these types of serialization, deserialization can take unnecessary time. What if I just put tick here? And if I just use a form here, it would be much easier because I forget about this serialization stuff. And so I've serialized it, but what just do it like I did earlier. So it's serialization. Basically, it makes this become a string. So how does it now? Let's see. Maybe I don't write bounds. Oh, wow, so many things you learn in a single. Okay, parse error. Where are we right now? But parameter. So where's the params? Params is object. Is it? Crazy. So JSON parse. What if I JSON parse? Oh, pretty well lost of time. And the same issue seems to have. Yeah, I need to JSON stringify it for sure. So I want to simplify it at this other side. And then we do this, then we just cut this out and what you're going this line. Okay, we are going to let's see. Click book here, pass the ID here. Can I just pass the here? I'm already passing the dates. So pluck is not working. I have there is a helper that I can't remember the word. Pluck won't work because pluck works on an object, especially on an active record object. But we have dig, but dig is not really advisable. Dig shouldn't. What am I trying? The hash, but return only a partial. Um, yeah. Dig. I need this. It's really. It's really. It's a little bit annoying. So what is happening? Pass error, so I'm still passing it here. Yeah, I'm not. And then params, the date. Oh, what? Why am I taking so much time? No, dig. Date doesn't have a dig method. Why not? Why not? So date only select date and present. How to do that? Is there a way to do that? Wow, web development can be a hassle. It's actually not, but right now I'm trying to do a bit of a complex thing that might require slice. Yes. I was thinking about this as well. No. It's slice. Does this work? Slice. Okay, let's see. So we're going to learn. This is web development. This is programming, by the way, right? Date string. That is so. You don't parameter tendence. So it's already parameter. We're going to figure it. So let's put the date. So what we have right now is oh, I think been saved date string. Here we have date string class. Wow, don't tell me. very complex. I'm over complexifying it for nothing. So check. Going to be I've written a comment saying not sure if this is needed, but I think I'm going to need it. Dates check of to change it. So here I have the object that I'm using, and voila. So date is string. The parameters have user ID still passing. What's happening? Stuff. Yeah. So here I'm passing the date here. Date object. Wait. Yeah, it's date object, but the name itself is date, so it should pass. So I think it's cache all of that. Do I need let's keep it on for the moment. Thursday. Okay, date is this, but now we have parameters. It's still sending me this, sending. Why is it what is this case? ID should actually be passing the date object. So my friend is not working as expected. Gosh. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so it's cache. It's cache. Okay, so but the question is why is it passing attendance? A very good question. We have the user, we have the date right now, but then why is it passing the attendance? Attendance. So maybe I will come back with another video. It's quite long right now. See you later.